Let's see if we can do one more. Downrange Stat Attack Sports here with Big Mo. Well, I'm going to do another draft today. And today we're going to go on the UnderDog. And let's see what we want to do. Okay, we're going to probably Superflex because it's the fastest one that fills up. And I want to keep you guys here waiting. Let's do the... I'll say it's 9 people. Let's do the Pug. Probably end up going quick. Am I able to do the I'll just queue my guys right now. Out on this one. Enter. Confirm. So how's everybody doing today in the sports world? All right. We got a lot of people to wait for on this one. So let's get into some sports today. Well, anybody here watch my show? The last two? It's kind of boring, I understand. We're going to get better and better and better. So I'm over here just doing drafts. See, now we're waiting on 7 already. I'm going to be giving some sports out today. I got my let's two-team parlay to hit today. I'm going to start with the sports. I'm going to go next quarterback, probably first round, maybe Tuesday. But it all depends on my start giving you guys some sports bet. Hopefully you can make some money there. What I'm trying to do this time is I'm not in it for the big money, because if I was trying to do big money, then who knows? If we can do better stats, trying to have fun with it. Do good. It's a good old retired life here, you know. Some of these players here, so we're good to go. Like Coker last year, we're still waiting for 9 people, 78 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm gonna probably actually, but he made a lot of leave this draft and see if there's another one that's quicker to get on. That's one thing I noticed about Coker. He was going up and he was snacking the ball out of the hands of the DBs, and that's great. That's what you want to see in your receivers, especially downfield. And then you got I was already telling you about Giddens and its 4.43 speed. Great on the outside. Probably Superflex. I'm not a big fan. It's great. Superflex. If anything that happened to Taylor, I think Marathon, Indianapolis will be in great hands with Giddens. See how many are going into the Marathon. Here's another one. I watched the game with him against the University of Miami. Check this one out. It says fish in your draft. He was just going off. Waiting for 9 people. He kept Virginia Tech in that game so much. Like every single time let's see. Miami scored, we're going to go to another part. Running down 30, 40-yard runs. One we can get on to. Blasting 12-yard runs like it's I like UnderDog a lot. It's catching it out of the backfield. Drafting. Going downfield. I mean, yeah, the great maybe game. We might have to go to I don't have the actual stats with me right here. But when I get further and further into these Superflexes, a lot of people just go crazy and start having all the stats and all the players that I target. Kind of even like a everyone I want to target. Just and I'm going to let you know the reasons. This one is winning for 5 people. So that's what this is all about. Stat attack. So we're talking like in baseball. I'm going to hit a couple people in here. Football. That this year target. You're looking at one's Tootin baseball. Tootin's great. He had 1363 yards last year. On Monday, I'm going to make a video. 13 touchdowns. I'm going to give you 2-team parlays. That's all I'm going to do. Tootin out of Jacksonville. You go more than that. He's going to be one of the rookie of the year. I'm going to give you also player proposition. And then also, I like the target. I'm going to give you, and those I'm going to give last total stats. Bryce Young, his last 3 games, batter goes against 10 touchdowns, 7 passing, and I'm going to give 3 rushing. Bat 0 interception average. Last 3 games. How many he has, how many run the year. And one of the guys also when you can see throwing to where I'm getting this at the end of the year over, and I do a lot of the as a over and under on hit at the later runs part of the draft, and also his tight end Sanders is usually that 1.5 to 2.5. So I usually do the overs. I don't ever do unders because unders all it takes. This one is one hit. Just says wait. Guys on base double, so it's all filled up. He gets a double. So we're about to start base 1 minute. There you go. You lost if you did the under. So we'll check everything out. I mean. So those are some of the players, and then Giddens. It's all good. I like to do the overs on them. That's great. So I'd like to pick the guys that 3 speed over 400 on the 40. So I try to get the combine. At least have a minimum faster 8 at-bats. This guy was a fast man in college. And my pick position, it just filled up everyone. Rushing, of course. The guys that play third great out of the backfield catching the ball. Yes. So whatever quarterback good on that end for Indianapolis, if Taylor Jackson or Daniels, I don't think they'll miss a beat. I'll have my Giddens even. I haven't decided. Actually, I think it's a little bit more durable now. Taylor. It's kind of hard to decide which way I want to go on this. And then also, I like Neal. I know I'm going to get one of those Neal's guys. Actually the first Kansas player. I'm going to probably have to get one of those guys that run out of you need those Kansas, okay? First Kansas player going to be 3,000 yards. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Daniels. Yard seasons 3 years in a row. So that's excellent. That shows his durability. And guy's a beast. He can hit. Still got 23 seconds. Contact. And getting back to the baseball, that's something that New Orleans might need this year. They got the finesse. Summer's coming, so there's going to be a lot of now. They got bats heating up, and so now we're going. Pitchers going to. And it's already going to start getting tired. Allen, they're going to start Jackson in the first 2. It's like I have the 4th pick, and then the next thing you know. So we will go with unders. Might as well go quarterback because I know that's what these guys are what I like to do during the summer. Look at the weather. I'll be checking the weather when it's super hot. So I already know, okay, they're going to go less. They're going to be sweating. We went Daniels. Tired. I'm actually going to go with Joe and everything. So we'll go with Burrow's going to have to put up a lot of yards because his defense come up to you. Now we're back to football. So much. I mean, so much in the draft. And Allen went there first. Goes Hurts. I already know. Most likely Jackson's going to be able to do the tush push, but. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to stack him. I am going to go Daniels. Stack. I take that upside. I'm just hoping he doesn't have a sophomore year. Two players like Stroud did. That's what I'm afraid of. But I'll still take 3 because I know I'm not going to get is great. Chase because Chase is go 800 yards again on the ground and throw 3,000 yards. Check everything out here. That's money, baby. Now he has Debo, so for you guys, maybe he'll get the touchdowns. So the teams we have here is J-Jax, Scary Terry, 33, and then get the yards to touchdown. One thing I hope is like. I'm hoping that Washington doesn't do the same thing that San Fran looking at handing the ball off to Debo. He just let Debo do his thing. Bajan or whatever. However you want to pronounce it. But Robinson. Let Terry say on the outside. He's going to have a lot of contested catches. He's going to have so after Daniels went hurt, Penix is going to feed him the ball. Trust me. And then Baker Mayfield went. It's going to happen like that. And you already know Baker. Baker's going to run a quarterback. All down. It's not going to have the year he had last year, but he's going to be Barkley or Bijan. He's going to help Philadelphia go to that. Or even Chase, Jamar Chase. And I think it's going to be between Mayfield. I'm totally wrong. See, you never know how these drafts are going to go. Let's see. So Baker Mayfield and just went. Patrick Mahomes, I think that's a little early reaching for him. How many Justin Jefferson drafts you ever see Baker Mayfield? Gibbs right here. There goes Jamar Chase. He could probably go first non-quarterback. Have a little correlation, but he decided to go. I love Chase. Murray. I don't think he's going to duplicate last year. Ability. CeeDee Lamb just he's a game changer. Fred over here, he's a guy that can get you any week. That's help you win your league. That's actually great. Any week. I like that. Get you back in the say you're second and third and quarterbacks because Chase is on Monday night or Sunday night. Next thing you know, you're looking at first place now. You just who's going to get Baker with? And going to go after Bucky or is going to go after the quarterback for place in the playoffs? I played with this Noah before, knocking the second guy out and getting to the same place or even first. That's a good pickup right there because of Chase. Well, Knicks just went. Goes Kyler Murray. So I don't think he's worth the first round. Second round, yes, so he can. And with Justin Jefferson, I'm just worried about his quarterback. I keep on saying it over and over. J.J. McCarthy hasn't proven nothing to me yet. I'm not saying he's bad. He hasn't proven anything. Say he's Brett Favre. And Saquon Barkley, Patrick Mahomes. Then when Robinson Gibbs, oh my gosh, this guy's got a running back. So he would receiver. Die for almost. Now let's see who the guy would not literally die, but Jalen Hurts. Man, I love that running back duo right there. Around the turn. And then Patrick Mahomes, Bo Nix. Okay. Who do I want to get next? AFC West guy right here. I can see that. He went Caleb Williams. I don't know their. Let me see. I don't know if that would be great. Oh, look at that. Barkley and CMC. Gosh, these two guys just killing. Since he didn't want to. Killing it. I will for the. No. Killing it for the running backs. And then Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb. He's killing it for the wide receivers. And we're also. And Kyler Murray, Justin Fields. I like Derrick Henry. He's a beast. Jamar Chase, where is he going? I'm not worried about his age or anything. And then goes Neighbors. I don't know. I'm surprised he didn't go Terry Scary. He sees all those scary. Yeah, no, he went to Ashton Genty. Okay. He's actually say so he's going making sure he gets a great running back. There goes Caleb. Go there. Hey, Lamar Jackson went with Ryan Thomas Jr. Okay. I like Ryan Thomas. Guy's a beast. He says a black man. He's going to have a good second year, I believe. And they're going to have a lot of problems with that receiving core over there. Because even their third stringer, Brown, he's going to look good too. So J-Jax went. Jonathan Taylor, Bucky Irvin, Neighbors, Puka is going to be. And when Nico Collins, that's a surprise. Most likely. So he went Josh Allen, Jonathan Taylor, Bucky Irvin. Let's see who the next guy gets. Okay. So Williams, Purdy went. Nakua went. Now it's on me. I want to go Derrick Henry, so I got me a stud. Who do I want to go back? All right. I want to go Chase Brown. Oh. Why did they give me timed out on me when I was trying to? All right, guys. I'm just trying to. That's one thing I don't like right here. 22nd drafts. Sorry if there's any kind of delay or for some reason I don't see my. I'm not happy. I don't see the guy I want. I've already thrown this draft away. Wide receiver. This draft is gone. It's trash. It's trash. I'm already mad, even though I know I can save it.
So when it comes to
It's
me,
already
we'll
pissed
see
me
what
off
I
because I don't
got.
have who I want.
Where do I go?
So I'm pretty pissed off right now, and it's my fault because I'm talking too much, trying to give you guys entertainment at the same time, talking about these
Golf
players
win, a chain
and
win,
everything.
neighbors win.
I don't like queuing at all. I don't like doing the queue because
I want
I'm
Brian
kind of
Thomas.
superstitious. Now I'm going to have to start queuing. So
there you go, Brian Thomas. That makes me a little bit happy right there. I like my draft so far. So I'm trying to do an even one right here because all these
little ticked
guys
off
already
right
got
now.
all these quarterbacks. So I'm not too worried.
But you know
about
what?
that.
I can make it work. I can make it work.
My Brian Thomas
Jr.
Jr.
I'm pissed off. I'm going to still
Nico Collins.
I know it's just a big
this
reach
guy right
going.
here.
I don't even know why he's even that
he's
high.
Gonna probably
up
go.
He doesn't even deserve to be that high up there. He hasn't done anything on the two teams.
No, he went Brock Bowers
on. So
tight end.
I mean, I think he's a good player. Don't get me wrong.
Interesting.
But he's with the Jets. It's the Jets.
Let's see what was it? Overdog.
Instead of Overdog.
He went Prescott. Very happy at all. He went 3 quarterbacks right off the bat.
At least they don't have the same.
He really doesn't care who gets. There goes Justin Herbert. So this guy right here.
All right,
let's see. Got 2 quarterbacks. Let's see who he goes.
Oh, let me catch. I mean, you can read it.
He went Darren May. He went 3.
All these quarterbacks.
So they're trying to.
That's
trying to
get
these quarterbacks
catch up because all these guys are going quarterbacks.
That's it. That's what it looks like. Jordan Love.
I was going to get. I already got Joe Burrow. He's going to probably be my starter almost every week except for his bye week. So I'm not really too worried.
JJ McCarthy just went.
Chase Brown. That's who I was trying to get was Chase Brown, as you know. Now it's my turn. There goes. So I'm gonna probably time out again.
Sparky AE or CJ Stroud.
This guy went 3 quarterbacks too. I go get Breece Hall since they gave me Justin Fields. What it is, they think that because the projection is going to give them. I decided to go because they have 3 running back heavy on this. I'm projected to get this one 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs.
It doesn't work that way, man.
And Breece Hall can have a good. I had a lot of Breece Hall last year.
He was a lot of people. Oh, there goes Drake.
Maybe this is the year he comes.
Maybe
I
was
a
fault him
year too early last year to take him. As much as he did. I think I had him in like 45% of the league last year, 47, somewhere around there. It was in the 45, between 45 and 47% of my leagues last year. I did have a lot.
See what I got queued left on my queue.
McConkey just
went. There went Taylor, Bucky, like that. Taylor. So there goes 2 of my running backs I wanted. Okay. There goes Lawrence. I wanted Lawrence because I already have one of his receivers. So that kind of sucks.
Look of who I want next.
There goes Jacobs. Yeah, he's going down like that. That's okay.
Because I have full plans for that. So I'm going to just do it a little bit different than I'm normally doing it.
Yeah,
normally I don't draft this way. Just
Harrison
made the mistake. I made the mistake.
No one else. There's another guy off my own.
With letting the timeout and giving me Justin Fields without having anybody in my queue.
We'll see how this goes.
So
now, I got 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver.
Someone just went, so I'm going to go JSN. Since someone already just took,
let's see.
Jackson,
AJ Brown just went.
That's okay.
T. Higgins just went.
I'm hoping JSN has a good year again. I think he's a number 1 receiver, big time.
Oh, there goes Chase Brown. That was next on my queue, but I'll get Scary Terry.
I should have.
That's fine.
That's my fault.
I can get Scary Terry. Match him up with Jaden Daniels.
That's a mistake. See,
so that's good.
I draft so many teams.
I got a mini stack so far.
Sometimes you just
got Daniels and.
I shouldn't let one player throw me off my game.
Maybe I can get Ertz later in the draft.
It's not good to do that.
Derrick Henry.
There's a lesson for everybody watching this. Don't let one player throw off your whole game.
There goes Kyron Williams.
Get you mad enough where you're like, I didn't mess up the whole draft. It really doesn't mess up your whole draft.
That's okay.
It just puts a wrench into it. And good drafters can always bounce back. Just like I bounced back, I said, okay. So since they gave me Fields, I went with Breece Hall. Breece Hall has a lot of talent. Now, I should have went Garrett Wilson. Actually, that's my mistake.
I am going to do that.
But
I'm going to jump early.
I'm a big JSN fan. I have
to make it back to me.
I
like Bryce Young. So. He started shelling out last year.
Then after
10 touchdowns, like I said earlier, 10 touchdowns in the last 3 games. 7 passing, 2
R.J. Harvey.
7 passing, 3
Harvey went kind of
rushing,
yeah.
and
James
0
Cook. I'm
interceptions.
surprised Harvey
So
went
he
before
started
Cook.
coming up late. See, there goes
And then
Stafford,
Cam
there goes
Moore.
Penix.
So
That was actually smart for me to do that. There went Bruce Hall. So let's see what these guys are doing.
He's not going to make it back to me. So
Okay. There's a lot of young running backs that I'm going to look at too, Gaten. So that's why I wasn't too worried.
trying to see.
I got my 2-star wide receivers because you only start 2 wide receivers anyways. So I got Brian Thomas Jr. and Scary Terry. That's good. Now I got Bryce Young, so I can start going around and stacking some teams now. See what I can start doing. Now I got the quarterback on line. There goes Sam Darnold. I don't think he's going to do anything. I think Milroe's going to be the quarterback by the end of the year. We've seen Devontae Adams, Rashid Rice.
Rice, I'm wondering if he's going
to
get suspended. I know all that was going around.
Nice pickup with Rice. Richardson.
I don't know. I have him in some of
my
leagues,
so
I'm such great talent.
I hope he just goes back and takes over the role.
Terrible throwing the ball.
There goes Walker. I had him queued.
I mean, if he doesn't prove, let's say he had a great offseason.
Say he worked on everything. And he comes out, that could be a steal. Also try to get late in the Charbonnet down the line for this Superflex. That could be actually a steal, and people don't even realize that. Sorry about that. 12th team don't even have a quarterback yet, and he's going to run into a real problem because
mixing
all these starters are going to be gone. It's going to be. I like him as a player. Don't get me wrong.
You'll be looking at like Jackson Darts.
You'll be looking at a
Russell Wilson.
There's Devontae Adams, just a rookie of the year contender also. That guy was awesome in college. I watched him over here at University of Arizona. I live here in Glendale, Arizona now. And I got to watch
Amari Hampton. That's who I was going to
I got to watch T-Mac.
I'm a big Charger fan.
Living here. I've been here for a couple of years.
I'm not going to get him.
So I was able to get T-Mac. I like that. Then Hubbard went, Kamara, Worthy, Richardson. So this guy has 3 quarterbacks. I can see a lot of people like that. Zay Flowers just went. Helped me out a lot. I'm going to go start looking at my great team. So, all right, I got a couple guys. I'm going to go queue a bunch of these guys that I'm going to be targeting. So let's see who we missed. T-Mac went. Actually, I'm going to go Travis Hunter. See, after Hampton went, I'm going to go with the young talent. And T-Mac and Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill,
Moore, but
is he going to have problems off the field?
I already know that.
Caleb
Williams
always
injured. Gone.
Worthy just went.
See, where did Caleb?
Worthy was on my queue too.
He's already gone.
Let's see what Brett Favre.
But I will go on the way back if he doesn't get picked up, which I'm pretty sure he is.
If it really was, that'd be crazy.
Before me,
DJ Moore.
So there goes Sam Darnold. Sutton.
Here's a hard.
I have a funny feeling that Darnold's not going to be the starting quarterback. I think the rookie Milroe will go out there.
I'm going to go with the hype with Harvey.
Shell out better than Darnold. Darnold's just, I don't know.
He's in a system that's actually
he chokes, and when it counts, it chokes.
And that's the only reason I'm doing that, because I think he's a great quarterback.
He's in a system that's going to work
for him.
Sometimes that's exactly
Smith.
what you need to do.
I like Devonta Smith when he shows up.
that are in the system for themselves.
He has a lot. That ball has to be shared around
too many superstars.
After Harvey, Jameson Williams,
when he's the
third guy,
and Walker,
he's actually. I was going to try to get one of those
fourth guy
on
the team.
It goes that now he's got 3 good
running really should have a great year. I think Cam Ward's going
to
get the ball to him.
I'm going to go
Addison. I like Addison, but I just don't trust J.J. McCarthy.
I like the young talent.
Let's go with the young talent. I just want to see him play first.
That way I got a
real judgment. He's injured. That's all I got to go on. He's been injured. I saw him in college. I thought he was good in college. I don't think he was great.
Travis Hunter, and I got Brian Thomas Jr.
I thought he was a winner.
Nice.
So, I mean, that's a good thing to have.
Scary Terry.
I got 2 small. I believe he is a winner already. And hopefully he can do it in Minnesota.
Now we can watch.
They do need a victory.
You know what?
They need a Super Bowl
Devonta Smith.
That's for sure.
He just got to share with too many people. Kittle went right after me.
Drought.
And I guess 7th round for Kittle is actually
pretty
pretty decent pick.
Crazy.
I think Shaw will go this early. In a normal draft, that'd be like 5th round pick.
Well, I don't have nobody in my queue,
so it would be like where he would.
You know who I want to get if he doesn't pick him. With Devonta Smith, he's got to share it with Saquon, Hurts, AJ Brown. They're all going to take those touchdowns before Devontae Smith.
Ooh.
And when James
Going
Conner,
dudes
if he doesn't get
you know
injured,
what? I'm gonna
he's
go
solid.
tricky Ricky.
Kamara, same thing.
I
He gets
like
a lot of
Tricky
those
Ricky.
receptions, especially in these
Sticky Ricky,
PPR
Ricky
leagues.
Sticky.
Kamara's
A lot of
always
people
good.
have different names
Ridley,
for him.
I think he's going to be a
I think he's
surprise
gonna
pick. I
be
think he's going to have a
a
great
great
year.
player.
I think he's going
I love
to
that
see him
big
back
game
to
he put
form.
out. What was it?
There
Week
goes
16
Jackson
or
Dart.
17.
Put
Put
out
out a
is that
humongous
his
game.
third quarterback.
So let's see. Jackson Dart just went.
Jackson Dart. Good for a flyer. There goes Shaw.
That's his
So
third
right now I'm
quarterback.
looking at, okay, right now I'm looking at, I don't see why Shaw couldn't
Two
do
running
anything
backs,
good.
4 receivers, 2 quarterbacks.
Trevion Henderson. Now the jury's out on him. He was great,
And
in
I
college,
actually
don't
have
get
a
me
good
wrong.
receiving core.
I'm still, I mean, I think he'll actually really do good.
Got good receiving.
I mean, you
simple
only start
fact
2
is,
wide receivers. You're looking at someone. He has a
in this
coach.
league right
Yeah,
here.
he's a nice running back. Compliment.
Okay.
He'll complement the team very
Where
well.
we gonna go?
I think Vrabel's going to use him just the way he needs to be used to. He's going to run him inside. He's going to run him outside.
I'm gonna go with.
I think he's a pretty good
DeAndre
pass catcher too. So there goes Monty.
Ooh.
Oh,
Where sorry.
let's go DeAndre Swift and some guys in the queue.
You missed your pick.
This is what I'm talking
Let's
about. I was
see.
trying to click and I'm clicking it.
Ooh, I like
It's not going. Hopefully it makes it.
It
Gave me
me
Olave. I love Olave. Don't get me
going.
wrong, but he's just an injury away, a concussion away from losing his whole
All right.
career. But when he is healthy, he is a beast, and I love him when he's healthy. I'm just afraid to have him on my team, even though I have a lot of some guys in here. Afraid to have him on my team sometimes.
really do like.
For that reason, for that exact reason. He's just a concussion away. He's another Tua. So
Tua when he plays. Seems like he's
Pickens
great.
just went. Monty, Jukins.
It's my fault for not
Junkins or
guys again.
Jukins. Look at Johnson went. Metcalf, Waddle. So it leaves me to
There's
get
another guy who's injury prone because of last year's injury.
get a guy that
Well,
I'm
put him
really
in the queue.
high on. So Pacheco, I love Pacheco. He's a
I'm
violent
high on
runner. Roman Dunes. He gets
just
going to
plays
the
hard.
slot
He
now.
plays
That
like
Jim
Jim now
Brown
he's gone.
style. He likes
So that's great.
How he's going to be able to get
contact.
all those. He's a
Over the
beast
middle
pass.
when
He's
he
going to
plays.
get those
I love
slants,
watching him.
and then he's just
A
going
couple
to use
years
his
ago
speed
when
and
he's just pounding
his
away
playability
touchdowns.
to
He was
just
taking
break a
touchdowns
bunch of
away
runs
from
off.
Kelsey.
He's
Taking
taking
touchdowns away from Rice.
double-digit touchdown
Everybody,
output
so.
by O'Dunes this year.
We're
Some people might not agree, but I think it's going
Queue
to
a
happen.
couple more people.
And after O'Dunes went Laporta,
There we go. That
I think it's
there's a guy on my queue that I want.
Godwin. Godwin actually
I was looking
produces
for.
Evans. You know,
All right,
when he's
who else
healthy,
we got here?
he really does. It's just Evans is more reliable. Evans is always on the field. It
Yeah, I'm
seems.
just gonna start queuing
Godwin.
fast now,
Just
so it
he
doesn't.
gets injured a
There's
lot.
the other one.
But when he
Tootin, I
plays,
was
he's a
telling you about
beast.
Tootin earlier.
Olave,
I'm gonna
as
try to
you
get
know, the
Tootin.
last draft, I got Olave.
All
Came down on
right.
me, but I love Olave. I think he's great. Just he's a concussion away, like Tua, from missing a lot
Let's
of
go
time.
back to the
It's
big
my
board.
turn again.
See what everybody's been getting,
And
which really doesn't matter.
I'm actually going to go with Swift.
Well, Jordan Mason just went.
Give me another running back there. So that's a disappointing for me. So now I got 3 running backs. Henry,
Scatterbo
Harden,
went.
Swift.
Too bad. You know, I
Let's
love
see if
Scatterbo. If you've
Johnson
seen any of my other
can get
videos,
Swift.
I usually get him.
Just like
I watched
he
him here
utilizes
against
him,
USC, my
just like he
USC
did with
team.
Gibbs, and
He
Swift
didn't
actually
look great,
produces.
even though we
That'll be
beat him.
great.
He still looked good. He was
That'll
a
be
beast.
awesome, actually.
There went Pacheco. They went.
All right.
He was next on mine.
So after I picked Swift, went Pollard, and then Jennings, Hawkinson, Pacheco.
He's good when he's healthy.
Pacheco, I'm just worried about that
You never know.
injury from last
He's one of
year.
those
If it's going
boomer
to
bust
linger
guys.
to
There's
this
a lot
year.
of
I know
boomer
he's
bust
had plenty
guys
of
in the
time.
NFL these
I
days,
love
it
him. He's a
seems.
violent runner. I love watching him. Jordan Mason.
It's my turn. And
I like Jordan Mason a lot. I think he's going to overtake Jones.
all right,
Jones can't score. There goes
Debo.
Debo.
Before I lose him.
I was thinking about getting Debo and putting him with Terry Scary, but
That way,
I want Debo to prove that he can do it.
the running back I wanted.
All right. So
Yes, that is great.
let's see where these other guys go.
See, I'm
When Jerry
putting
Judy,
together a decent team.
let's see if Jerry Judy can duplicate
I'm
what he
able
did
to come
last
back
year.
from that. Justin Fields.
If
Since
Flacco's
this is
the
a flex,
quarterback,
super
I think
flex,
he's going to have a good
I
chance.
actually kind of
Putting up
forgiven.
at least 1,000
When you make a
double
mistake
digit
at a
TDs.
quarterback, even though my mistake was
And
not
there goes Robinson Jr.
you know, pick him fast enough. This is a
Big
27
Robinson. I mean, I could have got him since I have
It's amazing how fast
I
he
have
goes.
Washington
See,
players.
he's already on me again. But that's okay.
Let's go ahead and
because
cue some guys. I don't know
Trey
my queue's gone down.
Harris
See,
or I think I'm
Like
gonna go with.
young receivers. We'll go Mooney.
I like Mooney. I like Trey Harris too,
yes.
but
Now I know who I'm going to target. There we go. There's another guy I want to target.
Let's see. Yeah.
There's another guy I want to target. All right, I'm over here just trying to get some guys.
I'm just gonna go ahead
And
and
the
put a
queue
bunch of
guys.
these guys up on here.
I know some of them will be gone by the time it gets back to me. See, like Reed's already gone.
I'm not a
Myers
big
is already
tight
gone.
end fan, so you're not going to see
Oh,
me
Joe Flacco
draft tight ends really too early ever in these drafts.
Earlier, huh?
It's rare.
Brandon Ayuk.
I mean, I did a draft.
If he comes back
today.
from his injury, if
I
he's
didn't record or
I
anything.
don't know what the
I actually got Brock Bowers on the
was he
second
just a
pick.
1 year wonder? And you got Jacoby Myers. I think he's gonna be.
I don't
great
even know why I did it.
For his team.
Just did it to do it, I guess.
Jaden Reed. If
That
he
way
has
I
a
have
bounce
some
back
kind of
here, he should be
Bowers.
good.
I think I have him on 3
Jalen
teams out
Warren,
of like
Stephon
50
Diggs.
drafts. I have him
If he could stay off the yacht boats with all
it's
those
not
women,
that.
but if I had that
don't
money,
like
I
the
guess
player.
I would
It's
go
just I
on
don't
those
think he's
yachts with all
going
those
to
women
duplicate
too.
his rookie
If I was
season
single,
because now
if
there's
I
more
was
people
rich,
sharing.
and I had
He's
a
got
yacht,
Myers. He has Besh.
I
He
guess
has
it would be
Genty.
party time.
There's people taking the rock away from him this year. My wife hears that.
So
I think he's going to have to step back.
I got a great wife. Got a
I
beautiful.
think he's still going to be a
wife.
great player. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think
I wouldn't trade her for
second
nothing
round,
in the world.
third round quality like everybody's picking him.
Oh,
In regular drafts, this is a super
just went.
flex.
Mooney just
I think
went.
he went later on here. He went.
Now it's my turn, huh?
Let's see. He went in the third round
with
Scottable here, so
yeah,
he went right after me. After it gave me Fields, which I wasn't going to get Brock Bowers, so it doesn't.
Watch him play here a couple of years back.
We got Williams,
Arizona State,
rookie tight end out of
he was a beast.
New England. That's good.
He did great, man. I just like
there one
watching
watching
him. He's an explosive runner. I have.
He's very, how do you say,
Pierce.
Travis Hunter.
It's like a little cannonball.
T-Mac.
It's not that big, but
he's not small either.
Yeah,
he's pretty yoked. I seen him in real life at the casino one day when I was playing some poker. He came in with his homies and instead of Justin Fields, I did want.
It was pretty yoked.
Chase Brown, and that really still
guys.
agitating me about that.
I want Tootin.
So, yeah. Okay, I'm happy. I got my running backs. I can go on my wide receivers afterwards. I remember this is a 2 wide receiver format. See all these 3 running backs on the bottom end of mine.
Let's see how we're doing this.
These guys are all going to have weeks. Scottable and Tootin's going to be there most of the, probably around
Let's see who
week
I want to go.
7 or 8, I think.
I got Bateman, who I think is going to have a great year.
And then
I think
Swift,
Mims is better than
he'll be there. And then Harvey, the system's made for him.
I do.
It should be good. I like the upside. I actually think Mims has more upside on the guys I have queued. So
see who I've lost chance out on.
Okay. After I went Tootin, Cup, Tracy, Ingram's one that was on my queue. Trey Harris, I just lost out on.
I think he might.
All right, but I'd rather have Tootin. I love Harris. Don't get me wrong. Just because of the way the draft is going, I want to make sure I have my 5 running backs. Now I'm pretty much done with running backs. Now I'm just going to load up on a bunch of
I get Besh.
side receivers, as we like to call them.
I was just talking about Besh.
Higgins went, like Higgins.
So okay, we're good.
Like Ibuka, but I think McMillan's actually better. There goes Love
now. I'm over here to save this draft.
I got Darnell Mooney, Mims, and Besh just late in the draft. I kind of like that. I sure do. 11th, 12th, and 13th rounds.
We're
going down 3 starters. They're all number 2s on their team, but they all have quarterbacks that can throw to them.
Guy I might want
so that's good.
Try out too.
So they're all number 2s with a lot of upside. They're going to have spike
my
weeks.
USC guy.
I just need them all to be hitting up. Can't disrespect him. Pretty much, I'm going to go easily.
Guy I'm really looking forward to.
9. See, right now I already have 8 wide receivers.
Another guy.
If I go 9 wide receivers, my goal is they hit guys that's going to get spike weeks. I just need a third of them to get spike weeks.
There we go.
And that'd be nice. That'd be great. So that's my goal. I still don't have no tight ends. Tight ends I'm not really too worried about.
Okay.
So here we go. Trey Benson. I like Trey Benson. Connors go down. Benson's going to fall out.
I think he'll do very well.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get a bunch of cues.
Gets that chance. Unless
That's my
just
turn,
running ball
huh?
hog and running on
I'm
his
actually
own
going to go with this rookie tight
instead of
end.
checking down to his
I'm
wide
going to go with Tyler
receivers
Warren.
or
Supposed to be the
checking
best tight
down
end
to
in
his
the draft,
running
even though he
back.
didn't go first.
Thielen,
Tight
Christian
end in the
Kirk.
draft.
Loveland did.
So
Christian Kirk got to worry about Higgins taking his
talent
job.
there. So
Quentin Johnson has to worry about Trey
heartbeat.
Harris taking his job, which I'm pretty sure Harris
Now I
ain't
get
gonna do
to
it.
go start going on
He's
a bunch of
looking good in
receivers, which
OTAs right
might have
now.
been dumb because I should have
So
went
Harris, I've been
this one
watching a lot
receiver.
of
I
Charger
probably could have
camps since
got.
I'm a big Charger fan.
Yeah, I probably could have got him.
You get used to being
There
disappointed
goes
when
Bateman,
Charger fan.
Pittman, and Bateman.
All right,
Oh,
okay.
Bill just went, so that's fine.
I didn't actually go after my first tight end.
Well, I a hard decision to go.
Let's go after my
There's two
first
receivers I want.
Strange. He had some
Only one I
spike
will
weeks
get.
last year, so hopefully he has a couple more spike
He
weeks
went
this
to
year.
JUCO,
He has
so I'll get
about a
Mims. I
week
think
of
he has a
8,
lot of upside.
so that's fine.
Plus, I got his running back. So
All
a lot of
right,
upside
yeah.
with Mims. I think he's going to
After
actually have a better
Strange,
season than Sutton, even though I think Sutton's good. Sutton
so
is more of a touchdown guy, but
I got 3 running
Mims going to
backs.
get those
I'm
yards
good.
and he's going to break off.
I got
those
2
long
beast running backs, one of those hero running
too.
backs. So I'm going to try to use this draft as a
right
hero
there.
running back
Let's go.
draft.
Got talented here.
Since I have 8
See
wide
how it
receivers, and I
goes.
believe I do have 8 good wide
So
receivers.
after I took
that can
Mims,
spike up, and I
Rashad
have a lot
White,
of
Trey
upside.
Benson.
That's what I like to do when I
Connor
get a
goes
lot of
down.
receivers. I want
Trey
to get a
Benson
bunch
gonna
of
have an
receivers
excellent
with
year.
upside. A lot of
Tucker
upside.
Kraft.
That way they have spike weeks,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
good
want to get
too.
like a third of my receivers hitting
So
those
at this
spike weeks.
moment,
Usually, if you can get a third
I
of
only
them
got
hitting
one
spike
tight
weeks
end.
every single week,
Jack
you're
Bash.
going to
See,
score big.
I knew
Now in this
it's either
formation,
Mims
it's
or
only
Beck.
2 wide
I'll
receivers
go with
starting.
Mims.
And then I can hit the other spike week for my flex
Ray Davis.
if my quarterback don't
Okay.
shell out or one.
There goes Tajay Spears. I think Tajay Spears is a better running back than
That's
Pollard.
good. I
All
believe
right,
he'll
my turn
take
again.
Pollard. I mean, Pollard falters or even gets injured again, and
You
you
can
can see Tajay Spears come up and actually do very well. So we'll see. There we go.
Christian's
Another one that can have.
Let's see if he has a comeback
here.
There's
I
Jalen
think
Milroe.
Leggett didn't have the greatest rookie
I had
year.
1, 2,
And I believe
3,
he'll come
4.
back. Oh man, I totally forgot about Dowdle. See, that's a mistake because I'm over here
1,
talking
2,
too much.
3.
I'm not concentrating 100%.
1,
But that's
2,
okay
3,
because no
4,
draft is perfect.
5, 6.
Even a perfect draft on paper,
Come on.
injuries will happen.
You're really
It happened
overdoing
to
it
me
now.
last year. I mean, I had Rice go down, I had Pacheco go down on the same
Then goes
draft.
Braylon
And it's just like, oh
Allen.
my gosh.
Okay.
That's 2 big guys I had right there. And I didn't even get them
Now we're going off
early in the drafts at all.
script a little bit.
I actually got them kind of late. Pacheco, I think I got in the 3rd
where I
round.
want to go.
And Rice, I believe I got in the 4th or 5th round in that draft.
All right.
So, anyways,
Now I'm just going more
upside
here
than anything else. Alex Pierce.
So,
Just bear with me. I'm
like
doing a
him.
lot of upside. Who has a lot of upside?
I had another injury
That's
on
on
that
that
team.
team. I had 3 starters,
Or
3
guys
guys
with
with
spike
spike
weeks
weeks
that
that I know do
get injured
very well
like
on spike weeks.
done
for the year. Oh, forgot my 1st round pick, CMC. That's right. So
the rest of the draft is
Pacheco,
trying to get these
Rice. So players that can.
And then, but I mean, I had other players on that team
have
that
these spike
shelled
weeks
out.
for me.
Like Brian Thomas Jr., I had him. I had McMillan. He shelled out at the end of the year. I had Bucky Irving on that one. I got him very late in that draft. So I had good guys. And I also had Chase Brown on that team. Like I said, I had a monster team on paper. But unfortunately, injuries really damaged me.
All right.
And
I'm good to go.
Bucky Irving,
I got
McMillan, and all of them guys kind of saved me. Chase Brown saved me.
All right.
I still made it into the next round.
I'm going to go with another tight end. Let's see. Make sure they don't have the same bye week. Perfect. I think Strange will have his spike weeks.
I'm still getting used to recording on these videos and everything.
So, guy that gets the high floor,
giving you guys drafts.
Stranges
We'll
with
see how other people are drafting.
high ceiling. That's why I'm working on that.
You can see how
tight ends. I'll get
where
one
these
more
people are
tight
going,
end
so you have an idea of what to get.
I only have 5 wide receivers, correct? Yes.
I remember
So
this guy I was telling you about earlier.
And that was after Strange went Algier, Rico Dowdle, Quentin Johnson. That was my
Giddens.
turn. And I'm going to go
Giddens has
McMillan
that
because I think
4.43 speed.
McMillan's a great pick.
He's fast.
He's durable. I like
They say,
him.
I mean, he was
injured.
injured.
He has to deal with 3 guys
I mean,
that
everybody
gets
gets
injured
injured
these days.
This guy did very
Come
well
back,
last
he's
year
still
when
a
they let him
beast.
go in.
I
7
watched the game
touchdowns
with him
at
and
the end of the
Scattle
year.
going at each other. That's great. That was a great game. I'll take those touchdown productions all the Saturday night. That was a great game. They say they put a 4-receiver set out there. You can tell me McMillan's going to get the fourth best. He's going to get that nickel back up there. He's going to get a linebacker on him. He's going to just burn them and score a touchdown. And that's what I'm going to be looking forward to, those spike weeks. Woody Marks. Ertz just mixing those down. I think Marks is going to move up quick. Think about Ertz. I think I had him. He's going to be great out of the backfield, that's for sure. And Johnson Palmer. All right. Let's go back over here, guys. All right. So on my next pick, I'm going to get Sanders. He's the tight end I was telling you about. Like I said, I like my receiver. Getting a good report. We got 6 receivers that I like. So for 2 positions to get him. So yeah, I don't have any problem with that. What I might have to do though, I only have 2 quarterbacks. So let's go look what quarterbacks are out there. No, just in case Wilson goes down, Winston might just have one of those. Just sorry about the silence. Years where he might he puts up so many yards and touchdowns. He throws a lot of interceptions. Don't get me wrong, but he might just have one of those games that he just. I'm not a seasoned pro. I'll get him talking on the camera yet, but give me that's exactly give me a couple more drafts, and then I'm gonna be just picking up a lot of information on all these players. So after I got Sanders, the guy who went before is a good tight end. I believe. I can't pronounce his name because I just call him Okinawa. Unfortunately, Tua is just I know it's nothing close to what his name is pronounced, but I always just call him Dawami. Dawami Brown just went, and I was hoping to get him next. I had him in the queue. Almost going back. Joe Flacco just went. I was going to try to sneak him in there, but I guess not. Ooh, let's see. Kirk Cousins. Who cares about Kirk Cousins? Let's see. What's the turn going to do? What's Andrews going to do over here? All right. We got 5 more picks. Oh, you got. I am going one more quarterback. I want 3 more receivers and 1 more tight end. Actually, I saw some good tape done with the running backs. So. But I would like to have seen more of him. Hunter just I'd like to see some of his failures. So Thielen just went. But then he went with Neil. Use him on my stack. He was in my queue also. That's okay. That well just went. That's my turn. That's okay. Okay. How many? I got 4 running backs. Yeah, I got Henry, Hall, Tutu, Alec Pierce, Giddens. He has those spike weeks. I like my running back. So let's hope he gives me enough my wide receivers. Actually, he'll just win. Like I said, I'm just still not happy with my Justin Fields pick, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Actually, I'm not a big guy on picking my handcuffs for my players. To me, I think that's jinxing your starting running back, even though it's probably smart to do. Which I'm not gonna say it's not smart to do. It just he's probably a very superstitious person, so. I just don't like to pick handcuffs, running back handcuffs. I do it once in a while. I'm gonna go with Wicks. I know they're the best option out there compared to whoever's left. Jordan Love's best. There's a lot of guys like Giddens. He has those spike weeks. I would love to have Givens. Usually I have 2 or 3 good games a year, but I want to exploit that. All right, my turn again. If I can exploit every single one of their spike weeks, as long as it's not all in the same week, and it's like blowing the load on ED or something, huh? That way. So that should give me all the receivers right there. Ford, Ryan Thomas Jr., Travis Hunter from the Rams, and Dwayne Brown from Jacksonville. So if Trevor Lawrence has a comeback year, say he's the comeback player of the year. Coming up on that again. And he just goes off. So I got all. So whatever spike week he gives, whatever receiver, I got those 3 guys. And I have his tight end. So I got all those spike weeks, and I have his running back. One of his running backs, right? I'm gonna go with Jalen Royals. So yeah, I really do. Like I said, I think he's a speedster. This guy's fast. After I went Brown, and I think pretty much all receivers pretty much flourish in the Kansas City backfield. I really do think that. I have 2 more picks, so okay.
Most likely,
Samson
see after Royals when
Samson's
Mitchell,
a great running back.
Nick
I
Chubb.
think.
Now, if Nick Chubb ever signs with anyone,
Cleveland,
and if he
even
comes
though
back
he's in
healthy,
the crowded
that's like the
backfield
steal
back
of the
there.
draft right there.
I mean,
If he gets
he's
onto
got
a
to deal
team,
with Ford.
he's
got to
healthy,
deal with Jukins.
and he just
Now him,
oh
Samson.
man, Jordan James just went.
Samson would have been
figured
better off going to another
if
team.
I pick James, then Royals would be
Unless they
close.
plan on getting rid of Ford.
That's okay.
So let's see. Let's see. So you guys can start seeing where this is going. So Brett Favre got Giddens. I do need a. All right. Slayton Allen, Woody Marks. Now, like I said earlier, Woody Marks. There we go. Mitchell goes down. I think Marks is going to be the guy that. I mean, at USC, the guy's all going to go. Let's see if he can do it. Rudolph just went. So, yeah, I need a quarterback. Let's see. I only have 2 running backs. I mean, 2 running backs. I only have 2 quarterbacks. I only have 2. Let's see. John superstar running backs. Because Brees Hall can be a superstar. Oh, yeah. He's shown it before. I remember who I want to go. Now without Rodgers. I think Rodgers is what hurt him last year. Rodgers is just so concentrated on I want to get this guy first. Devontae Adams. Just like Wilson can probably have a better year. And that's another mistake I made in here. I should have got Wilson. Johnson and Sanders. Oh, I only got 2 tight ends. Instead of JSN, but is there any tight ends? I love JSN, like I said earlier. Picking that I would want. I mean, you can second guess yourself all you want. There's always mistakes that everybody makes. I don't care. There's nobody that can pick perfect every single time. If they say that, they're full of shit. But I'm sorry for cursing. It's my turn. I am going to go Coca-Cola Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Another guy with spike week ability, and I might not be able to get those contested balls, and that's what I like. Because that one word. I like those players that get those contested balls. But it's my turn. Goes up and just snacks. Here's my last pick. I'm going to go with, just in case, maybe I will queue up. Now, Fannin, there's some say that he might overtake Najoko. So after I pick Coker, Ford win. We will see. Blake Corum. I doubt it, but just as a flyer, I'm just going to get him just in case he does shell out. Because I heard also they're shopping on Najoko around, too. I'm going to go James Najoko around. For some Fannin might be odd reason, he has neighbors. But look at okay. Here's the team so far: 2 quarterbacks, 4 running backs, in there, 11 wide receivers, 3 tight ends. People can say, "Oh, you don't have enough running backs." 9 receivers. Well, 3 quarterbacks, barring injury, 9 receivers. I think pretty much every week I'm going to have Henry and Hall right there. I think Tootin is going to have the starting job by mid-season. Same with Giddens. If Giddens gets any running backs that we want anyways right any playing time, it's going to usually come because if Taylor's injured, or he's going to be the one on 3rd down and get those long little scats. Maybe on Richardson or Daniel Jones passes it out of the backfield to him, and then he's going down the field for 50 yards. Just to show you something. That's what I like. I'm not going to get to him, but I wanted to put him in the queue. So and wide receivers, like I said, I got like JSN, T-Mac, Travis Hunter, Tricky Ricky, Olave, if he can stay out of concussion zone. Mooney's, I think, is going to do great. Mickett went great. Besh. Jordan James just went. I just going to have a spike week here and there. Wake's going to have his little spike week. And Royals is just, I think a lot of people succeed with Mahomes as a quarterback. And then I got Strange. He has spike weeks. Sanders is starting to come up with his boy Young, starting to have a good rapport with him. And probably end up having 10 wild receivers now. So that's what we got right here, and I'll bring it out. It's got very bottom I want. Maybe no finish but now. He's going to be gone before he gets back to me. See, he just Turpin. I'll probably just jinx myself by saying that too. Savion Williams from Green Bay. I wonder if Wick's going to make it last pick. Like Laughlin. I should have already timed out, so it might have. I get a lot of Wicks too. So Milton. That's this whole draft right here. I'm going to give myself a C plus B minus for my draft. And I can do these all day long because I think my wide receiver saved me.
I'm
have
not
so
going to
many
film
on
the
one league.
next two, but I can do
It's
two
because
more
it's,
and
it's an upside team,
just love it and do it on
and
my
that's what I
phone.
wanted the draft right here was a bunch of upside.
There
And I
goes
guess you could
Tucker,
say
Trey
Justin
Tucker,
Fields
huh?
actually has
And
upside. So
Butte. Um, Think
can't
about
be too
Butte.
mad with that. Let's go to
Oh, I forgot
draft.
all about him, to be honest. Butte's one of those guys I think can actually really explode for New England. He had flashes, yes, last year, but this Taj Brooks just went. Let's see. Yeah, Wicks is still there, so should I go Wicks or Royals? I'm gonna go Wicks because I think Wicks has a chance of getting more spike weeks. And there we go. There's my team. I'm very happy. I'm gonna give this a A minus. I got Daniels, Bryce Young, and for my quarterbacks and Winston, of course, but it's more for Daniels is gonna be my starter most of the time. Bryce Young is gonna get those spike weeks, and he's gonna take over for by 12 for Daniels on the 12th week. And then also both of them might even be playing, might get one on the quarterback and one on the flex. But Derrick Henry, RJ Harvey, DeAndre Swift, Scatable, Tootin. I love them. I love a lot of upside there. I really do think I'm going to get two of them starting every week. They're going to be doing great. And then one of those guys is going to probably be my flex. But then I got a lot of wide receivers. I got Brian Thomas Jr., Scary Terry, Travis Hunter, Roma Dunes, Marvin Mims, Jalen McMillan, Alec Pierce. He'll have spike weeks. McMillan's going to have spike weeks. Brown's going to have spike weeks. Coker's going to have spike weeks. And Witt's going to have spike weeks. So then I only went two. Yeah, Warren's, I think, is going to do good. I think he's going to be like the Brock Bowers, but less yards and touchdowns. And he's going to do good. He's going to be up there. He's going to be. Um, I'm saying he's going to get about 900 yards, I think, and about like 7 touchdowns. And then Brenton Strange, he has those spike weeks, and that's what I'm playing for. So this thing's over. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and you guys take care. Remember to push like, okay, like it, subscribe, and push the notification bell, guys. You guys take care. Remember, downrange, stat attack sports. Coming to you guys soon with baseball picks, and then college picks and football picks.